All right,
Jackson,
sleepiest man. No, sleepiest man, do the intro.
Okay.
I want to see him do a sleepy intro.
Hey everybody, it's episode 250 something? 260?
257. Yep, you got it.
It's an episode number, all right.
It's daylight savings. I was very late. I'm very ashamed. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm humiliated.
Well, and at least now the apology is public.
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't force you to do that. But yeah, it was very... So just for... so that everyone out there knows... Kai is usually the first one in these calls. He usually sits in here by himself for 10 minutes before we all shuffle in. So it was very unusual to see that each of us had joined first before Kaya. And then I started to get worried as the minutes kept ticking. I was genuinely worried that you might be dead, Kaya. That's how unusual it was. I was very concerned, which is why I was messaging all your friends as well, trying to see if they could chase you down.
No. Oh, jeez.
We really thought that for Halloween you would do some sort of jump scare or a prank where you pretended to be dead or something.
Yeah, you send a coffin to the warehouse or something with a fake body double in it or some shit.
Really didn't know what to expect.
No,
Really did not know
I
what to
apologize.
expect.
I apologize to everybody who's waiting in the live chat, especially. I did not realize it's daylight savings, I guess. This is really weird for me because I rolled out of bed and everybody's mad at me. I have dozens of people yelling at me.
Well, we were concerned
Sorry.
more so than anything.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I didn't think you were dead. I thought you were busy having sex. So I thought you had a cool excuse.
that is the first thing he said when we talked about it. Yep.
Okay, that's actually I gotta go. Okay.
He's got to finish something.
What's our topic today, Jackson?
Well, how about that daylight savings, huh? Who invented that shit? Do we know why daylight savings exists?
I think we do this. We do this every fucking time.
And we're gonna keep doing it until we get
around.
an actual answer. It's so fucking stupid. It ruins everything. Just so cows can come home earlier or get milked at the correct time.
We've done this podcast for fucking 4 years now, and we have done a daylight savings style episode twice a year, every year for the last 4 years. It's fucking crazy. We work the same way, just like clockwork.
Just like daylight savings.
Yeah.
Well, then
It's
answer it, Charlie,
stupid.
since you're such an expert.
Oh, I don't remember. It was stupid. It was I don't know, Ben Franklin or something.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So do we
guy
need
with
an
the
actual
pilot.
topic?
If we want an actual topic, Facebook is now Meta. How about that
Yes.
dumb shit?
Mm.
Jackson, before we started, I think you said you had a lot to talk about on this.
No, I wanted someone else to tell me about it. I didn't do research.
God damn it, Jackson.
Feed it to me.
I'll go ahead and start. So Facebook is now rebranding as Meta, which I think in general on its own is huge news because typically really, really big companies don't rebrand like this. But anyway, they are changing. Go ahead.
No, I mean, that's just a crazy choice. Facebook is one of the most well-known brands in the world. Why would you, unless there's some kind of government thing that you're trying to avoid, some kind of bad connotation to your name that you're trying to avoid, why would you ever choose to change that kind of
couldn't
name?
tell you.
It's
strange too because Facebook is just so integrated into daily life. Do you remember back in God, I want to say the late 2000s when phones had a dedicated Facebook button on them before smartphones were really the standard? You guys remember that?
On the Sidekick where it had a little keyboard?
Yeah, they had a literal tiny F for Facebook, and it would open Facebook on your phone.
I don't remember that.
That was a fucking thing for a while.
Either.
Yeah, but
really I don't remember that ever.
I can look up what phone it was, but it's not the point. The point is that Facebook is so it's so just streamlined into fucking capitalist culture. It's such a household name, and they're deciding to change it to Meta. But their reasoning for doing it is they are focusing away from social media and trying to focus on, like, I guess the meta products is the term. They want to make augmented reality and virtual reality and things of that nature. And I'm honestly all for it. I'm optimistic about it. I like it.
I just wish it wasn't Facebook doing it.
Exactly.
I just wish it was another company doing it, because then I'd have more faith in it.
Right. I hate Facebook as a company, or I guess Meta. I do. They do the shittiest, worst, awful, shadiest garbage, and Facebook as a platform is a horrible nightmare. But if they're pivoting away from their social media engine to make actual products, I'm perfectly fine with that. I think it's a good decision. I like it.
They have to have noticed that they have a similar issue to China currently, in that their population is aging, and they're not getting new people invested in the Facebook brand. I assume that's why they're pivoting, because no one young uses Facebook anymore. You know what I mean? It's all old people at this point.
Right.
Yeah, but young people still do use Facebook. Like, I know it's a meme to say like only old people use it, but truthfully, young people do still use it. It's still a very popular app.
Well, what's kind of funny is they may have jumped the gun a bit on this, because if you go to their website for Meta, they have a little page and it's like, check out all of our new products that are shaping the future and everything that we're working on to help bring this experience to you. And it has the Oculus Quest 2, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all they have.
There's nothing else on that page.
That's all Meta is.
That's all it is right now. Meta literally only has the Oculus Quest 2 and nothing else. So they may have started this a bit early.
They just really believe in the Oculus Quest, man.
So, Facebook did not change as a company the social media site. This is the daddy company. They changed their name, right?
Yeah, the parent company did. Yeah. Facebook is still
Facebook.
Facebook.
So Facebook is still Facebook? Okay.
Facebook is still Facebook, but the parent company that owns it is now Meta.
So it's like how Google's parent company is Alphabet.
Right.
Was it always Alphabet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they changed it like a couple of years ago. Yeah. What's funny to me is that Meta, the company, at this point, they have enough money where they could buy all of Disney and all of the people acting for Disney. They could make entire movie franchises promoting their stupid fucking headphones. Instead, they still trot out this goofy, awkward lizard alien, Zuckerberg, who's the most awkward human being. Like, he's not...
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most awkward thing. I don't know if you've, for those listeners, I don't know if you've seen this video, but he's weird. He's just weird. That's my best way of describing him.
That is the kindest way he could have put that.
Maybe that's Meta's end game. Eventually, they'll reveal he was a robot this whole time, and that's the last thing they sell.
Yeah.
Your
I'm
own
waiting
little
for that.
Zuckerberg robot.
He's just such a fucking robot, and I don't know why they keep doing it, except somebody said it's about his ego, and I think that's true. I think it's all about Zuckerberg.
It's gotta be him. Like, hey, I want to promote this one, so let me get out there.
Is he? Do you think he has an ego though? He doesn't seem to have emotions.
That's what I. But
he
that's the
definitely
only
has an
reasonable
ego.
explanation.
Yeah, I also don't see any other explanation. Like, why would you trot out this weird, goofy human instead of, say, I don't know, the Spider-Man actor? What's his name again?
Tom Holland, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. Like, you can buy this guy. You can literally buy any Marvel actor. You can have any human alive just act for a product. Instead, you have this weird, lizardy, goofy guy with this water brain on screen.
That's totally true, but at the fucking opposite end, people, especially old people, really like the idea of the owner being like public and trustworthy and like endorsing his own product. I mean, look how successful Steve Jobs was with Apple. Just being Steve Jobs, you know?
Yeah, but the thing with like Mark Zuckerberg is that no one likes him. Literally nobody. Like,
True.
If you
Well,
look
it's a
across the
catch-22.
political spectrum, on the left they hate him, on the right they think he's like a 5G lizard human who wants to enslave everybody. Nobody likes this guy.
Yeah,
No
it's
one.
a catch 22 because while people don't like him, he is the guy that made Facebook. So it's like he's got to be
guess.
involved no matter what, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh well.
So what are they actually making if it's not just Oculus Quest 2?
They're basically making VR chat for work. It's a lot more than that, but they have like a central hub that's going to act as like your house, and you get to like buy your own skins, make your own clothes, and you know, really like go hard on creating your own little house and your own hangout spots. He is quite literally making like a VR chat, but it also has the functionality where your place of employment can bring you in, so that way you have a physical presence at work. Physical being used loosely.
He is also
So you can work in the
developing.
VR place?
Yeah, so basically, you work at a VR place. That way you can work from home.
He's also
What if I don't want
developing
one of those
basically their own Google Glass, so you'll have like a HUD, a heads-up display.
Finally,
That's
that
the one-
technology has been talked about for like 20 years.
That
Just
one I
make it
think is the
already.
coolest one.
Yeah.
So their AR tech actually seems pretty fucking cool.
Well, I assume it was just a promo by them, so you're already reading or watching propaganda. Who
Well,
knows
yeah,
how
but
it
like the
actually
idea
works.
is
Well,
cool. Like it's
yeah, but
finally
Jackson-
nice to have like a HUD.
But
Jackson,
that
every
technology
company's
is, like
gonna-
I said, it's been here. It's been here for 10 years though. Like Google, what was that Google Lens?
Google
thing?
Glass, Google
Google
Glass.
Glass.
Yeah,
Well,
Google-
Google Glass didn't that like prototype and then it flopped, and so they stopped it.
Yeah, no, it was really
Yeah.
bad. It was
Yeah.
really, really bad.
I mean, the biggest concern with Google Glass was safety, where people would like walk into fucking traffic or not be able to see while wearing it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
I don't know. I'm excited to live in Zuckerberg's world, I guess.
I'm
see what he
super
sees.
optimistic. I hate Facebook, but I really am excited to see what they do. They definitely have the money and resources to do something good.
They won't do something good. There's nothing good that they could possibly do. It's Facebook. This is way too much blind
I don't think he
faith.
meant like noble. I think he just meant like a cool product.
Yeah, Jackson, I don't care about benefiting humanity. I want something cool. Fuck
But
yeah.
even then, they're going to be cutting costs. They're a corporation, and they've just been like implicated in government
All right,
fraud
Mr.
and stuff
Cynical.
like that.
Fine, let's have the mom and pop store down the street build this instead and see what they make. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's kickstart
What,
this.
you saying they can't do that?
No,
You
they
saying you don't have
can't.
faith in the small man?
They literally
can.
can't.
Yeah, they can.
Google was made in a basement or a garage or something. People can make stuff from small beginnings.
True. I'm doubting old Jeremiah
Facebook
on this
itself
farm.
started from a small position where he stole his classmate's idea or something.
True.
It's been a while since I've watched that movie.
True.
Yeah, you
You're
guys
right.
remember when they made a movie about Facebook? That was cute.
Social network. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool.
I remember
with,
where in that
with
movie-
Lex Luthor himself.
And in that movie, that propaganda for Facebook is well, it wasn't really propaganda for Facebook, but that biopic of Facebook, even Zuckerberg in that was a dickhead as well. Like even in
Yeah.
a Facebook movie, he was just a douche.
Not
So-
surprised.
Speaking of I'm still woozy, I'm sorry. Jackson, didn't the update everybody? We got new news from the movie set of Rust. Apparently Nicolas Cage yelled at the armorer?
Like in the
in a
past.
previous movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. So she's got a history of set abuse. I
Well, we
assume.
knew that though. Like she's the one that gave a fucking loaded weapon to an 11-year-old, right? Like this isn't surprising.
No, and it's not surprising.
Yeah, but-
just it's kind of adorable that Nicolas Cage is the person who yelled her out. Would you like to give the people the update?
I don't know.
Wait. So
Either
after
of you.
firing a gun near the cast and crew for a second time in 3 days without warning, Brumble, who gave this testimonial, said that Cage yelled at her, "Make an announcement, you just blew my fucking eardrums out," before walking off set in a rage. "I told the AD she needs to be let go," Brumble adding. "After the second round, I was pissed off. We were moving too fast. She's a rookie." God, Cage sounds cool there.
He sounds very cool.
You just blew my fucking eardrums out. He's probably such a diva to work for, though.
I genuinely don't think so.
Cage
He
sounds like
works on every movie ever. Like, even the dumbest dog shit movies you've never heard of and never will, he works on and gives it his all.
That's probably because he can't find any other like roles. He probably has to.
I could see it going
It's
either
probably
way.
because he's a diva.
he might be a cool guy.
Nicolas Cage doesn't sell tickets. Hey, he could be. Who knows?
Well, we could see him going any way we want because we can see him in any movie we want with ExpressVPN.
Ooh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean, let's name some of the nice stuff that ExpressVPN does. Right, it keeps your data private. It keeps your online browsing anonymous. It takes just one button to fire up. It works on all of your devices, including phones, laptops, routers, etc. But let's talk about why the four of us personally use VPNs and why most people use VPNs. You can switch your location. No more region-locked content. No more filtered Netflix browsing. It is all there at your fingertips to watch whatever you want from whatever country, from wherever. It don't matter. YouTube has a big thing now going on to a lot of creators, myself included, where copyright claims will block only specific countries. So instead of a video being blocked worldwide, they think it's a good compromise to go, hey, this video's blocked in the United States and nowhere else. So hey, hop on this ExpressVPN, switch your location to somewhere like Great Britain, and check out your favorite YouTubers. See what videos you don't see from them because they've just got random copyright claims. Happens all the time. There is more content than you think that is region locked, and you'll only find it with ExpressVPN. You can also secure your online activity by visiting expressvpn.com/official today. That's expressvpn.com/official, and it will get you an extra 3 months absolutely free. expressvpn.com/official. Use it to watch content you didn't even know you weren't allowed to watch.
Like Korean TV shows, which
Yes.
I've been watching lately.
There is so much stuff out there that's region locked, from fucking social media platforms like YouTube all the way to Netflix and Hulu and all that. Just try it. Just pop it on, change your location, go to your websites, see what's different. You'll be surprised.
Do you think Meta's going to be region blocked?
Meta's going to be a whole new universe, Jackson. It's going to connect us on a new dimension.
It's going to be human
so is
being blocked.
What happens if the servers go out? Like, we're all in our little metaverses
die.
or whatever the fuck he's calling it.
It's like the
So
Matrix.
I
what,
don't know.
Are we strapped to, like, chairs? Where's this go? I don't want to
I'm
strap
also,
humanity into
like,
machines.
Everybody's making comments about how this is the dystopia, or we're going to Ready Player One. This is gonna be all of us are gonna live in the virtual reality now. But like, I feel like it's gonna be a boomer Karen Second Life, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking more Second Life than anything.
Yeah.
The vibe I got was like Habbo Hotel. I could see myself buying some meta coins to furnish my
Yes,
apartment.
I got the vibe it will be like Club Penguin. Everyone's going to try to flip the iceberg.
I hope so.
That'd be super nice if it was like Club Penguin, let's be honest. That'd be fucking great.
It's going to be our parents in this video game, I think. Which is kind of, it's like adorable, but also sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
So, I've got a topic, and I just found it like 5 minutes before the show. If we'd like.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, as most of us know, there's a sequel to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out. I'm sure most people are aware, the live action one with Jim Carrey getting a sequel. Apparently, Knuckles is going to be in it, as voiced by Idris Elba. And according to him, Knuckles will not be sexy.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
not again.
He
Why are they
had to
taking away our sexy
intentionally
cartoon characters?
he had to intentionally specify that his version of Knuckles will not be sexy.
Yeah, but it's Idris Elba. Like, it's gonna be sexy.
Yeah, he can't help it. He doesn't get a choice in that matter.
Yeah.
It's just gonna happen no matter what. It's a curse.
Not only did I not know that movie had a sequel, but Knuckles, it's kind of hot. Like,
Yeah.
So
They don't call
how
him
are they
Knuckles
making
for
Knuckles
nothing,
hot?
you know what I mean?
Was Knuckles always hot, Andrew?
If we're talking to Ken Penders, he's the hottest character in all of Sonic.
Okay. Wait, how do they portray that? Does he have like pecs or a giant like hedgehog bulge? Anything wacky going on? Or is it just are the curves in the right places?
Ew.
So, reading into the article a bit more, apparently the concern is that Idris Elba has a very naturally sexy voice.
Yeah.
So he is
that
going
was
to
gonna be it.
try to not make Knuckles sound sexy.
He's just gonna suck helium before he goes into the voice recording booth.
He's going to pinch his nose and make himself super nasally.
He's gonna sound like SpongeBob
I'm
SquarePants.
Knuckles.
He is an attractive
Lord.
man, but damn.
Yeah, where did we put him on our list of top 10 sexiest men?
He was like
was in the
number
top 10
yeah,
for
he
sure.
was number 8 or 9 or something. I
Yeah,
think.
he was in there.
He's certainly nowhere near Michael Fassbender, but sure, he's still cute.
Michael Fassbender wasn't even in the top 10. I don't even think he was up for nomination.
Yeah,
didn't even
I
put him in
think
there.
I only at the very end remembered Michael. Michael, call me if you hear this.
I bet he's listening right now.
I hope so. What the fuck? I didn't realize they made a sequel to this. So was Knuckles actually ugly, and then the fans got angry, and the company had to make him look
They haven't
good again?
officially revealed him yet.
Yeah.
I like to
So-
imagine though he's gonna look like the old Sonic character. He's gonna look like absolute alien dog shit, and they're gonna
God,
have
I
to
hope.
redesign him again.
I fucking hope, man. That old Sonic
gonna
design
be
was
cooked.
a 1 in a million fuck up.
I wish they had let it ride.
I can't believe that went through thousands of visual effects artists and the entirety of Sony Picture or Sega's new motion picture division and every single layer of like the fucking producers and the studio and the company, everything. And no one thought that was a bad idea.
I know. Well, because they wanted to make him like human-ish, like realistic, and they're like,
I
"Oh,
know.
that is very realistic. He looks fucking horrifying, like the
I
chupacabra."
Good Lord. To their credit, though, the redesign looks great. I
It
think,
does. It did.
yeah, they really fixed it before it came out.
The company that
Was the
worked
movie
on it-
actually good?
Yeah, it was fine. The
was
company
fine.
that worked on that redesign shut down instantly after finishing it because they get paid like shit.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, didn't they also bring in the creator of like Sonic Mania to help design him as well, like an actual Sonic fan?
They brought in someone knowledgeable. Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
who, but they did
Jesus
bring in
Christ, I just
somebody.
I forgot about this whole ordeal. I forgot about like what he looked like beforehand. It's night and day. It's disturbing.
It is very disturbing. I have to take a piss real quick.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
it's really bad. It's like
it's
a
like
furry
cats.
and a. It's like a furry without a fursuit. Like if you actually just put makeup on a human.
It reminds me of the Mike Myers Cat in the Hat.
Another
That kind
classic.
of vibe. Yeah, but that was actually
But
good. I actually
that
loved that movie.
original trailer was such a perfect storm of uncomfortable. The fact that you had all that and they set it to Gangster's Paradise. It was
Yeah.
such a bad fucking decision from top to bottom.
Well, they pulled it out in the end, though, and all it took
It
was abusing your workforce and hiring people for like below the minimum wage. I assume.
That movie was perfectly fine, enjoyable kids movie. It was fine. Jim Carrey was really good in it, so it's nice.
Jim
Came out
Carrey
good.
is just good in anything, really. He's always
Yeah.
the same thing, but it's always fun.
He's one of those actors that if he's in the movie, no matter how good the movie is, you know that he's going to be entertaining. Like Nick Cage as well, you know. Nick Cage is
Nick Cage
another
is a
one.
different kind of good. So with Nick Cage, it'll be no matter how bad the movie is, he's going to be giving it 110%, and he's
Fuck
always
yeah.
going to be like the main driving force behind the movie. Like all the energy in the movie is going to be directed towards Nicolas Cage, and it'll be
Absolutely.
something. I don't know if it'll necessarily be good. Did you see what is it, Woolly's Wonderland?
That movie fucking blows.
Yeah, it is so bad.
God awful trash.
It is so
It
bad.
was so terrible. I don't think Nick Cage even has a single line in it, does he?
No, I don't think so.
He just shows up, kills some monsters, and leaves, and that's the entire plot.
It's Willy's Wonderland, by the way, not Woolly's. I don't know where I got Woolly from.
Now, something great that Nick Cage is in, there's a documentary series on Netflix called The History of Swear Words. Nick Cage is in it, and he narrates it. It's very good.
Never heard of it. What's it about?
The history of swear words.
So it's not misleading at all. Okay.
No. But no, it's literally just they take a swear word and they go into its etymology and like how it became a swear word, and Nick Cage narrates the whole thing, and it was entertaining. It's a good show.
How far does he go? Does he like really get offensive? Like, does he cross
the
that
racial
line?
slurs? Like,
Yeah. How far does he go?
no, the worst word they do is fuck.
So tell me if this is accurate. I'm going off memory. Is fuck the origin someone used it against like King George or something?
No, that's a myth.
Okay, so what is the actual origin?
The original the original myth was people thought fuck stood for fornication under consent of king, but that never actually happened.
What?
What does that mean?
So they thought it was
thought
permission.
that?
So they thought it was during Puritan Christianity times where it was like, oh, we can't have sex; it's a sin. But we have permission from the king, so now we can. We're fucking, haha. But no, that was never actually a thing. Fuck, I believe, came from other words that sound similar to it, like fook or something. I don't remember.
Did you watch it?
It's like a bad.
I did, but this was many months ago.
Swear word.
This was many months ago, so I don't
It's
remember
like in
it.
Guardians of the Galaxy how they say like snark.
Yeah,
Flark.
I think
that's right, yeah.
I think fuck used to mean attack in really old English, like the 1400s. So like fucking someone up was actually more accurate to the original definition, and then over time it morphed to mean like having sex with them.
That'd be so intimidating if like you're on a battlefield in the early like I don't know 1100s or whatever, and the commander on the other side just screams "fuck them,"
Yeah,
like
fuck
that's his
'em.
rousing speech. Fuck him up.
Fuck them.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I bet that was probably
believe-
a legitimate strategy back then.
Shouting
just-
really loud.
No, just like charge at the enemy line and try and fuck them. Like actually have sex with them. I always remember this. I don't remember who it was, but a long time ago, there was a commander who would tell his troops, like he'd have like some prisoners in their front line, and he'd make them run at the enemy and decapitate themselves at the enemy. It was so
That's awesome.
so hardcore.
That was Japan, right?
Holy shit.
No, it was a fuck. I don't remember. It was like during like Genghis Khan's
Sun Tzu.
reign, I think.
They can't kill my men if I kill my men.
Yeah, well, they were prisoners, and he'd force them to do this, so they just run at the enemy and take their own head off.
I would shit my pants.
Yeah, exactly. It was supposed to be a scare tactic.
I would, no
They're fucking
exaggeration,
idiots.
poop myself. Like just
Wait,
straight
they're
up.
fucking idiots. If they're running away from him, why don't they just run to the side that they're running to?
I'm sure
Why-
some of
why-
them did, but like if they tried to run
What's the
away, he
incentive
just
of killing themselves?
well he'd kill them.
Yeah, but I'd rather that than like that's a guaranteed death is killing yourself. At least you got a chance if you keep running.
True. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess taking your own life quickly is better than slowly being stabbed to death.
Well, it's not even that quick. Keep in mind, this is a long time ago. It's not like they had like a fucking laser to like take their head off instantly. They
They're
had to
probably
like
taking it with like twigs.
yeah, they had to keep like chopping it with like a sickle.
God, that's fucking cool.
I know, it was nuts.
Yeah, they would have to like cut themselves with a little butter knife.
Yeah.
Are you sure they didn't decapitate each other?
No, it was. I remember the story. I learned it in class. I think back in like.
I think
fuck,
your
would've been
teacher
high
was
school.
lying to you. How do you even decapitate yourself? I don't even.
I
Have
know
you
it's
ever
possible.
tried, Jackson?
No.
All right, shut the fuck
like,
up.
But how
Never
would you?
try. Harry's?
I feel like you'd paralyze yourself. Oh, nice. Yes, please tell me
throw-
about Harry's.
You throw the sword way up in the air and then you try to get it to land on your neck perfectly.
That'd
Well,
be really impressive to the other side.
If you're looking for a blade that's super sharp, let me tell you something specific about Harry's. I mean, here's the specific thing. They're high quality razors. That's it. That's really all you need to know. But I will divulge you some more information because I know you're clamoring about, oh, super sharp blades. Let me get in there. Are you heading back into the office now that we're starting to get vaccinated again? Well, maybe you need that clean all business look. Is it getting really hot outside and you don't want that big heat trap stuck to your face known as a big bushy beard? It's time to tame that bad boy. Harry's was created to be different from other shaving companies. They put a lot of effort into high-quality, long-lasting blades with durable weighted handles for a close, comfortable, quick shave. Harry's insists that you get a great shave at a fair price, refilling your blades at as low as $2. It's an easy decision. An even easier one is to get the starter set. It's $13 of value for just $3. Which will give you a 5-blade razor, a weighted handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover. I have been using Harry's since before we even started the podcast. When I go to my mom's bathroom, I will look at it in her shower and say, oh, look, there's that little Harry's orange handle that I left there, and I use sometimes when I visit, because I've been using it since I lived with my fucking parents. I like Harry's. I've been using them for a long time. There's never been a better time to try Harry's. Go to harrys.com/official to get the starter set for $3. 100% guarantee. 100% satisfaction guarantee. There's a lot of 100% you can do there. 100% sharp blade guarantee, 100% quality guarantee. But this one's going to be the 100% satisfaction guarantee. Nothing to lose. Go to harrys.com/official right now. That's HARRYS.com/official.
Thank you.
Yes. Will do. We need a topic.
Jackson.
Roblox. We could talk about how Roblox has been down for 60 hours now.
Really? What happened?
Yeah. Oh, you guys don't know this? Okay, cool. Chipotle and Roblox were doing a promotional event, so they created a virtual Chipotle Roblox restaurant. And basically what happened is like the Chipotle Roblox restaurant was so popular because you'd go there, you'd talk to the cashier while you're dressed up in your Chipotle drip, and he'd give you a code for a burrito that you could claim in the real world. They're giving away $1 million worth of free burritos in Roblox, but I guess this was just too much for Roblox to handle, and it ended up taking down the entire game, and it's been offline for the last 3 days.
Now that surprises me because Dunkin' Donuts has been doing that in Roblox for literal years.
Yeah, but this was like a brand new one, and Roblox is much more popular now than it's ever been.
Gotcha.
Yeah, how do you guys
So it's
know?
Chipotle, right?
Okay, so
They're
we're
saying
recording
it's
this
not
on the
Chipotle, but
31st of October, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to know, just to let everybody know in case Roblox goes online again.
No, it's down forever. It's gone.
Yeah, that's
Chipotle
it.
literally killed it. They EMP'd it.
That's because Chipotle's making their own Chipotle blocks.
Oh, imagine Chipotle makes a competitor.
Yeah.
This was planned from the start.
Yeah, you can do all your Squid Game obbies in there.
Isn't Roblox already kind of meta?
Well,
Explain.
yeah,
What do you mean?
in some of the articles, like the fucking old people that are journalists are so confused. They're like, the first instance of the metaverse has gone down. Game Roblox is offline.
I feel like that it's kind of. I guess it's just an MMO, really. But like, you can make a living in Roblox. I've read like
You can.
people make games and stuff and sell microtransactions.
It's nothing new. It's the same exact shit as Habbo Hotel. It's the same exact shit as Club Penguin. It's the same shit as Second Life. It's literally just a fucking chat room with 3D avatars. That's the whole thing. That's it. It's been around since the fucking late 90s.
Well, Roblox is a little different though because they have full games. Like they have some really impressive games in Roblox, so it's a
Yeah,
little more than
it's-
just a chat room.
Because
It's a little more
plus you can
advanced
get
on the
fed.
game element, but it's
I
still
always
just a 3D chat engine. So
Yeah.
Hang on,
not
educate
new.
me, because I always thought that's so. With Second Life, for example, you had people having an entire economy in that game, but it was like 30-year-old cat ladies. Whereas I thought Roblox isn't it for children?
Yeah, it is. But
So-
they still have like their own economy, so it's called Robux. And
Yeah, what do you sell them? Just like clothing and little shit? Like what do you do?
So I'm not super versed, but like they have all kinds of skins and shit. Like they have like a Lil Nas skin that you can buy with Robux and stuff like that.
That's what he fucking wants.
And you can gamble them basically. Like I know there's like gambling in Roblox because you can make a lot of money off like gacha games and shit in Roblox. So there's like a whole little black market for Robux. It's pretty impressive. So they have their own little living, breathing economy as well.
Cool.
The Roblox characters don't look cool though. I don't see what you can really do with them. They're just like
Oh
little
my god,
Legos.
no, Jackson. I've been playing a little bit of Roblox recently because the Squid Game games that they've made are actually really fun. The characters that I've seen in there are fucking nuts. Like I saw Lil Nas in a wheelchair with the body of like Hulk and stuff. Like it's crazy. I saw a living food truck as well. Like it's really impressive.
All right, never mind.
So
That
it's
sounds
just
cool.
so Roblox is VR chat for children.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly that.
And Charlie apparently he's also there.
Yeah, and me.
Surrounded by children.
Whenever there's a children's game, you know I'll be in there just to try and ruin the fun for them. And Roblox is no exception. They're not free from my wrath.
Do you have any stories of you ruining any children's fun?
Not in Roblox yet, because I haven't played enough of it. But I do know. I think it was Laserbeam. He went on Roblox and he bought all of like the pay-to-win items in a child's like a child's competitive Roblox game. So he bought all of these unfair items and advantages and just shit on all of the kids and ruined their day and got number 1 on their leaderboard. And that's what I want to do. I just haven't done it yet.
Well then, yeah.
These are life
That
goals.
sounds more like you.
Yeah, it seemed really fun.
Make sure no child out there in the metaverse or Roblox verse have any amount of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, do you think children are going to be allowed to use the metaverse?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's gonna be a scary new level of predation or danger or risk to children, I assume.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. Let's keep thinking of other
Especially if
reasons to ruin
Zuckerberg's on
meta.
there.
But yep, that's what's going on with Roblox. Maybe it'll never come back.
Fun.
Yeah, what's the solution? It's a massive industry, right? They're like worth billions.
Yeah, Roblox is one of the biggest games in the world. It's just behind Minecraft right now.
How the fuck did they let that go off for 40 hours then?
It's been 6
Has
they-
this? Jesus.
Well, it could
How did that
be
happen?
I don't know. They're not giving any info. Like the only thing they're giving is like tweets. They're like, it wasn't Chipotle, which obviously it was. They can't just come out and say Chipotle killed us. Like they ruined the partnership. But they're just like, yeah, there was a huge root problem, but our Imagineers are hard at work. You know, we got Wumpus on the keys over here fixing things. So they're not really saying what's going on.
It's also not going to necessarily hurt them too bad. I mean, remember when Fortnite took themselves down for a full week?
Yeah. They'll be fine. I mean, the kids
They'll be
aren't going
fine.
anywhere. It's not like they're going to get older in the next like week. They'll come back.
Plus, more
They're
people
just
have
gonna-
heard about Roblox now.
They're just going to keep screaming that they want Roblox all day.
Yeah, people are having
Roblox, yeah.
panic attacks on TikTok. They're like filming themselves crying
Oh,
over
God.
Roblox. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
good.
you just reminded me of a small topic I had. Thank you.
All right.
If we want to move to it.
that's about the end of the
please.
Roblox discussion, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just reminded me with people whining on TikTok. I've noticed a trend lately, and I don't want to admit it's getting on my nerves, but it is. Have you guys noticed the war on swearing that's happening lately?
No. What do you mean?
More and more content creators are like coming out with stuff where it's like, oh, no swearing. Ooh, I don't like swear words. Ooh, don't use bad words. And it just feels really juvenile and shitty. Like on
Like
TikTok,
who?
when they write subtitles for things, they'll like put X's in the middle of swear words to censor them. And like on YouTube,
That's been
tons
happening
of
forever.
but it seems like it's happening now more prevalently with TikTok blowing up the way it is, and with YouTubers. Like tons of YouTubers are advocating like, oh, don't swear. Don't
Who,
do
like,
it.
Give me an example, because I don't even know who you're like referring to.
God, I
can't think
don't
of anyone.
remember. There was some guy who does like reaction videos, and he would watch videos, and anytime they swore, he would just immediately close out. He was like, "Oh,
What?
yeah."
Who are you watching? It had to be
I
like a
don't
child
remember. It was in
YouTuber.
recommended, and I was taking a shit, and I was like, "Eh."
I think Andrew is
Yeah.
right. I also couldn't name anybody, but don't they like censor everything? I saw somebody recently censored the name Walmart because they didn't want to give
that's just-
Walmart's views.
That's just Twitter in general.
Yeah, I think they say
I
they do
think
that
that
so that
shit's
like the people
dumb.
can't find them. Like I see people censor like brand names and other
Yeah.
individual people's names so that they can't easily search them and like reply to them.
So it's something
'cause-
people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not on
I,
YouTube. I haven't seen like a war on bad words or anything.
Well, YouTube's policies are a war on bad words. You can't say the F word in the first 30
True,
seconds of the
yeah.
video,
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
nor can you put it in the title.
Well, you can, but you're just a pussy. If I mean, you're
Yeah,
a pussy.
you care about getting paid, pussy.
Yeah, stick by your words. If you want to
Yeah,
swear within the first
I-
30 seconds, do it. It just
I-
comes with a price tag.
I don't know. I get that. I understand that, and that's fine. And I understand like them trying to make things more. I wish there were both. I wish that there were ways that you could both get an audience through like swearing and not caring, and then an audience where you push for family friendly. I wish it wasn't the dominating structure of these things where it's like, oh, if you swear, we're not going to promote your video. You know,
I see.
it feels
I don't know. I don't
inauthentic
care.
for a lot of stuff.
I don't care about words. Words really like do not matter to me at all. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but
Yeah.
I think the problem lies with children on the internet, which is why I've always said children
Yeah.
should not be allowed on the
I
internet. You should have an
absolutely-
internet ID card.
I absolutely don't think kids should be on the internet. Absolutely
agree.
not.
And I think
Yeah,
that their
100%.
viewpoint of it is like, oh, they're policing it in case those kids see it and this and that. It's like I would rather make whatever I want within reason and have the viewers police themselves. Like parents should tell their kids not to watch my channel or block it
shouldn't be
in
on
their
the
fucking
internet.
They,
filters.
they
Yeah,
should literally be isolated to things like YouTube Kids and Roblox.
I agree. I
And
agree.
I should be
YouTube kids got
allowed
so
on
much
Roblox
shit.
to slap them.
YouTube kids got so much shit back in the day, but it was genuinely a good idea, like a isolated playpen for children. Just
Absolutely. That
Yeah.
They can never cross over.
approved. Yeah,
I'll
approved
give you-
content that goes there, and then that's it.
I just remembered a specific example. There was a video that came out lately. We can make this another topic too, where Smash Mouth was super fucking drunk at a music festival. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, baby.
love that video.
And then he
So-
quit.
Yeah, so I saw this video where Smash Mouth is super fucking drunk at a music festival, and the lead singer is like just going nuts. And like at one point, he's like talking to a woman in the crowd, and he's like, "You shut the fuck up! I'm singing. Shut your fucking mouth! I'll fucking kill you." And when it was happening, one of the people who like got really viral posting it put giant subtitles over it, which is already fucking annoying. Like you're trying to be
Yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
and I hate that shit. Haha, big giant subtitles of what was said. Very funny, very
You
original.
hate people trying to be funny.
But what pissed me off was she would censor the swear words by putting X's in the middle, like I mentioned earlier. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm reading now. She would write the word shit as SXXT. And it confused my brain because you have these giant smatterings of letters across the screen. And it's like, I'm trying to listen to what he's saying, but now I'm trying to read this and it's confusing. I hate this shit.
It's just subtitles. Just listen to what he's saying and then like connect the dots. It's not that confusing.
But my point is that why is she censoring the video text when the audio is uncensored curse words? What's the point?
Because she can't physically type it. It's too dangerous.
Exactly,
If her
and
fingers do that,
that's my
she's guilty.
problem. It's fucking stupid. It's just dumb.
It is fucking stupid.
It is
super dumb.
I
But you
still
gotta
haven't
think,
seen it
Andrew,
on
what
YouTube,
if
though.
what if a kid is watching that video on mute, or a mute kid is watching that video? Then
If a mute kid, wait,
we're
if a
in
deaf
trouble.
kid's watching the video, he's not going to know what the fuck they're saying either because he's going to go, what word is SXXT? What is that? Does she
That's
mean
safer, though.
sexty? What?
He's not allowed to think swear words.
Yeah.
Seriously, swear words are like the least dangerous things to kids on the internet.
They are.
It's like so stupid. There's so much
I-
more wrong with the internet. There's so much more wrong with
I
the
am
internet.
against the war on swearing. I don't like that social media platforms are making it harder to swear and limiting swears, and people are trying to avoid them entirely to not get like blocked. Swear if you want. Express yourself. It's language. Fuck it.
I don't like policing words in general.
Exactly.
Stupid.
Charlie, I'm proud of you for being a really big YouTuber with a giant audience, how you never restrain your swears. I like that.
No, thank you, Andrew.
That's something to be proud of, because you got to admit, there's probably some people you know that are at your level that have stopped like swearing and shit because they don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, and I don't blame them for it or anything.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
It's not their. I'm not calling them specifically being like, oh, you fucking cowards. It's a systemic problem.
Yeah.
It's definitely a system problem.
How far up does it go? Is this ordered by President Biden? Does he hate swearing? How systemic can we get here, Andrew?
It goes all the way to the top.
It started all the way back in the Clinton administration.
Yeah, the Illuminati just hates foul language. Oh, oh boy.
Someone just posted a tweet of someone complaining about Charlie, or I guess us as well, but they censored the word critical in it too. So there's an
See, that's
asterisk
the
in critical.
dumbest shit.
Wait, what's the
I wonder who
complaint?
that's about.
Let me see. I want to see the complaint. I wasn't looking at the chat.
Reminder that critical is a trans misogynist and ableist and has given the alt-right a platform. So Kaya, the problem's Kaya apparently.
Wow, that's the most
I don't
specific
even
tweet
awake yet.
ever.
I might have faults.
That's the most specific insult ever. It's not like you could replace critical with literally any name ever and say that about someone. Damn.
Oh, that's a sweet one though. This one was posted more recently. It says, "I just think that critical, but like censored. Thank God it's censored. I just think that critical is too hot to be straight."
Oh, that's
Oh, that's better.
Oh. Kind of cute.
But you're also an ableist.
But yeah,
apparently.
this fucking trend where you censor the name with a like censor that does literally nothing is you're embarrassing yourself. If anyone out there listening does this, you are actively embarrassing yourself doing it. It actively points out that you're a 15-year-old mentally because you can't say a bad, scary
get off the
word.
internet.
Yeah, go back to your fucking little tiny internet corner. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, YouTube Kids right now.
Good lord, I fucking hate children. I'm done. This
But what I
episode
just said, I
pissed
meant
me
go
off.
go to the platform YouTube Kids. I don't mean like YouTube search kids.
Good lord. Can we talk about something good to change my mind, like FitBod?
Yeah.
You
Go
bet.
for
All
it.
right, I'm gonna drop all the pretense, guys. Exercise, work out.
Okay.
I don't like any and all fucking structuring here out the window. I need you listening right now to work out. For the love of God, your life will change. You will feel better. You will be more positive. You will have more goals and aspirations. You will have the ability to do more things. For the love of God, exercise. It changed my life. It changed Charlie's life. Kaya and Jackson also regularly exercise. Fucking good lord. I can't get over enough how much of a mental, like, reformatting it is to start exercising and living an active lifestyle. And a great place to start is FitBod. You can call this a call to action for you guys, because please do something. There are 1,001 activities you could do out there. Pick one, and FitBod will have tons of them listed for you. They will give you the path to achieving your best looks and feels for your body. You also don't need equipment. They have body weight routines for anyone looking to get fit on the go or at home. They will help you whether you want to exercise 3 days a week or twice a day. Every workout will be scientifically proven to be better than the last, and they are balanced to avoid overworking muscles. So if you're just starting out, you have a lower risk of hurting yourself if you take it slow and just balance your fucking life. No workout is one size fits all, but FitBod is going to create a program that fits to you because it's in the name. You can pick up the pace on your fitness journey with FitBod today, and your future self will thank you. You can get 25% off of your membership at fitbod.me/official. It's only $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year, but if you sign up with our code, you will get 25% off. That's 25% off at FitBod, FITBOD.me/official. I would love to see every listener we have jogging or rock climbing or lifting weights or doing some body weight routines or yoga or something, go on FitBod, find a program that you like and start it. Please, I implore you. Important.
And don't forget to send Andrew the videos of you working out. Too,
Yes,
for proof.
if you're above 18 and a hot lady, do it right now.
Right now.
Or a cute guy.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh yeah. Okay. If you're over the age of 18 and you consider yourself attractive, go nuts. Should we do a viewer
Do you guys
question?
have-
Or go ahead.
I actually do want to talk about something, and it's going to sound like an advertisement, but it's not. It's because I genuinely am happy for a friend. Kaya probably knows what I'm talking about because he's also. What? What?
I am so fucking sleepy. Go ahead.
No, so I was just gonna. I want to talk about this, but not in a way that seems preachy or anything. But I have a friend who I've been keeping in touch with for the last year while he's been working on a project, and he's just released it. And it's a book, and I've read it, and it's extremely good.
Oh,
and I really enjoy it. It's a really good book. So he's sent me a gift code or a discount code for people to use if they want to read it. The book's called Rook. You can use meaty at checkout at rook.cool. It's a really good book. The guy's name is Adam Kovic, former Rooster Teeth employee. And yeah, it's really good. 10% of the proceeds from it go to charity as well. So yeah, I'm just really proud of him. It's really good. Really good book.
That was wholesome, Jackson.
That was cute.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I like Friends. I like when they do stuff that they genuinely want to do, and it's a good book. I stand by it. This was not a paid spot, by the way.
It's
People
cute.
are probably going to give us shit.
That was very
it's,
cute. I
it's
got it, by the
genuinely a
way.
good book.
I have the book. I'm about to read it. I'm still getting through some Dostoevsky short stories, which are always very long. But I'm going to read Adam Kovic. I'm going to read The Rook. I'm kind of excited.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Like, you've got the Stephen Kings in the 80s and 90s, but I feel like that's the last time there was actually like a book author that like became a household name. Maybe J.K. Rowling. I can't remember. Yeah, probably J.K.
Yeah,
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling for sure.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
Also, who wrote The Hunger
richest
Games.
woman, Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote The Hunger Games, but those were household names.
Exactly. No, she was not a household name. That's
The
what I mean. I
books
feel
are,
like
the
books
books
have.
are.
Yeah, but I feel like books have become a thing where the author doesn't become known anymore.
Well, that's
I
not
don't know.
50 Shades of Grey. She was super well known in the community. Give me a second. I'll remember her name. I think it's, I don't know, fucking Martha Timbleton or something. I don't remember. But she was like that's really well known.
No, I disagree.
Well,
I
you're also
disagree.
not the target audience for 50 Shades of Grey, to be fair.
You don't know that. I very well could be. I've read the first book. It was bad.
Ooh,
It was
you
really bad.
read
So
it?
yeah. Yeah, I read it. I was curious to see if it was as bad. As
Aw.
you know,
I read
fucked
an
up
excerpt.
and yeah, I wanted to see if it was as sexy as people said it was.
No, she's a terrible writer. I read an excerpt on stream once. One of her lines was, "She heard him smile."
Yeah, it's kind of, you just don't understand romance. to be fair.
She's a garbage writer.
I think there was genuinely a line about like sodden panties.
Yes, that's the one that I know.
Yes.
It was something like his smile or something filled her or made her panties sodden. That's where I even learned that word.
Yeah, I was
See,
like,
it
why
did
is that,
something for
who
you.
finds that sexy?
Yeah.
But who finds that sexy though? All I,
I
did
do.
was
That's a
like
great
conjure
word.
images of her being so scared she pissed her pants.
Women do,
Yeah, that's
Jackson.
not very
Sexy.
sexy.
Women.
She had bladder controls, so her panties became sodden. It's not hot. Anyway, yeah. This is all to say that Adam Kovic will be the next Stephen King, or maybe 50 Shades of Grey lady. It's a good book.
And
Check it
he's
out.
our next guest next week, right?
Oh yeah, he's coming on next week as well. Friend of the show.
You
He's been
forgot
on
about
in
that
the past.
after this whole spiel?
No.
Jackson's the one who invited him to it. He totally forgot.
You set the whole thing up.
No, I didn't forget. I just didn't realize I didn't say it yet.
That was the whole point.
I forgot that I did say it. Yeah, so he's coming on the show next week as well. So mark your calendars for that one. We'll have a famous author on the show finally. Be pretty cool. Friend of the show.
Yep.
Yeah, but my question leading into this is, or was, wait, did I say that the proceeds for some of the proceeds for that book are going to charity?
Oh my god, this is the
Jackson.
longest ad of all time. Yeah.
Did
you
your
say
script
that.
fall in the fucking
Okay,
storm
good.
drain before you came on? What's going on?
You said that
I just wanted to
10%
make
of
sure
the
people know.
proceeds go to charity.
Yeah, a charity called Shatterproof. It's a good charity. But do you guys like your friends? Do you like them when they succeed? Do you like it when they succeed? I mean,
Yes.
No, it's
wrong
not
with
enough
you?
that I succeed. Others should fail.
how much do you like your friends, guys?
Yes, I like
I'm
our
a fan.
friends.
I like our friends.
Yeah, that's nice.
What a great
Yeah, that's
topic.
good. That's good.
Yes.
See, I made it seamless. It all fit in.
No, yeah,
Guys,
that
I have a
sounded
7-minute
supernatural.
advertisement with a question at the end. That's a topic, right?
All right. Well, here's the topic, Andrew. If you could read a book or have a friend, who would you choose, and what book would you write?
If you don't say Charles White and Moon Ninja, I'm gonna be fucking tight. I'll tell you right now.
I am getting so fucking hot right now. I'm so sweaty.
Because you're thinking of Adam Kovic.
He's thinking of Moon Ninja.
Are you
getting to
Kid
me.
Jackson?
What was that? Was that a question?
Yeah, like. You,
Yeah, no, I'm just
never
genuinely
mind.
hot and sweaty.
Oh, okay.
It's summer here.
We should change
I don't know what to
topics.
say.
Yeah, what do you got?
Aw.
You don't want to talk about summer?
I brought 3
Sure.
topics. It's your turn.
Fine.
Hey, I
I
brought
got viewer
Roblox.
questions. I've got viewer questions if we need them.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. Noah Bailey asks, "What's the best way to spend $1 million?" And Charlie, which crypto did you pick?
Was that you putting that in at the end, or was that the question?
That was the question. Why would I put that in?
I don't know. I haven't bought crypto since all the shit coins went belly up.
To be fair to his question,
You
though,
missed the
best
question, though.
answer is investing.
Yeah, I guess investing would be the
Yeah.
best
But yeah,
way.
invest in what? You need to give him a concrete answer. He's got $1 million to burn, and you need to make sure that it's invested wisely. Of course, an investment is the best way. So how would he invest it, Andrew?
Well, I can't give financial advice now. It's
No,
going to
you
be
can.
outdated next week.
Yeah. I would say put the money. Yep, I don't know. Just get rid of it.
I would say
Come
do a
on.
diverse portfolio of cryptos and stocks, and half of those stocks should be surefire bets, and the other half should be risky shit. Same with
Like, what-
cryptos.
I would.
What risky shit would you recommend?
Well, finding companies that are like no name or up and coming or like fluctuating a lot and seeing if you can skyrocket
That's
with
what I
them.
was going to say.
And then for the other stocks, do really safe companies like Apple, Tesla, Amazon, etc.
Meta.
Meta, yeah. Well, Facebook
Yeah,
stock has
I'm sure
gone
one
up
million
since they
goes
announced
up.
Meta.
Yeah, but by how much?
Not much, but a
$1
little
billion.
bit. Yeah.
Buy a house.
The best thing you can buy with $1 million, as boring as it is you reinvest your money into stocks and cryptos and such, so that way you literally never need money again.
I think like housing's a pretty good investment.
Real
Yeah,
estate.
buy a
Not
house.
financial advice. Yeah. I think
That's just investing, though.
you should do one of those things where you buy a block of land and then fill it with shipping containers and rent out each shipping container.
Yeah, and start a
People.
Squid Game.
No, what? No, as like so they can sleep in the shipping containers.
Yeah, shipping container housing is a real thing.
Oh, fuck! No, you just reminded me of a cool topic I had. No! We're almost
Why
out of
is that
time.
bad?
Because it's
what's
a
the topic?
longer topic and we're almost out of
No,
time.
no, come on.
Well, you
All
can't
right,
just do that.
did you know that Hong Kong is so desperate for land right now that for apartments they rent out dog cages?
What?
Yeah,
that sounds
so
fake.
Hong
I don't
Kong
believe
is an
that.
incredibly small country and has a fuckload of people in it relative to its available landmass. So people are so desperate for housing and they are just so like struggling on what to do about it in terms of like affordability and this and that some of their rentable apartments include a single room that is 25 square feet, a dog cage, in an apartment building and a big like dormitory style room that has 6 people living in one room. So I was looking at this shit because like the housing in America is real bad right now. Everything's getting super inflated and prices are only skyrocketing. But then I found Hong Kong's got it a little worse. It's not great.
Does China endorse this?
I think they just don't say anything about it or care.
It's probably good for them, right? If they can monetize dog cages, that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Well, not a win for the people in the cages, but yeah, for the landlords, it's a win. And in turn, the government.
But it's crazy.
I don't
man.
know. Well, wouldn't you prefer, like, what's a dog cage gonna do for you? There's no running
It's a place to live.
water through them. Yeah, but you can just do that on the street.
Yeah, you could
and then you're
literally
not
just
paying
live on
rent.
the
No,
street at that
but
point.
the cage is inside a building that has amenities like a bathroom and electricity and shit. But your
but
actual
you can-
physical space is relegated to a dog cage.
Wait, then why the fuck? That's just dehumanizing, putting them in a cage. Then
Yep.
just like put a mattress on the floor.
Yep.
Are the cages like stacked on top of each other?
No, they're
like
they're
bunk
full
beds?
cage from like floor to ceiling.
Oh.
They're
So
really
it's
they're
a jail
big.
cell.
What?
It's like a jail cell.
In a way, yeah. I mean, you're not locked in the cage. So here's how it works. Like you have an apartment and you have a room within the apartment, right? So the way that this works is you go into the room, but then in that room is a dog cage, and someone goes, "Oh, that's where my roommate lives."
Are you sure you're not just describing Hong Kong prison?
It's
sounds like a jail
they
cell.
pay rent. They pay rent. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
do inmates pay rent?
No, Jackson. What the fuck do you
What
mean?
the
Do
fuck?
inmates pay
Are
rent?
you asking if it costs money to go to prison?
Yeah, well, why wouldn't it? It should.
I can't afford to go to prison.
China.
I'm too poor to go to jail.
But then you have like an IOU with the prison if you can't afford it.
Yeah, then you have to
No,
pay
that's
your
called
you gotta save up
taxes,
every time.
Jackson. We get taxed to
I think
pay
you should-
for it.
Yeah, but why are we paying for someone to go to prison? They should be paying to go to prison.
Welcome to an
Fuck that.
entirely giant morality and government issue.
Welcome to China.
Somehow this
Yeah.
came full circle.
But my question for my topic for this whole thing is, would you rent out a dog cage apartment, or would you put a dog cage in your room and rent it out to someone else if you knew that they would pay decent money for it?
I
much are we talking?
couldn't
No.
allow someone to live in a dog cage. I literally couldn't.
Yeah, I
I
would
couldn't
feel
allow
awful.
someone to live with me.
You have a
and
girlfriend
then
that
do I
lives
have to
with you,
take them-
Jackson, right now.
Do I have to take them out for walks and stuff?
So no, they're fully autonomous. Like they can leave the cage whenever they want. It's just the cage is where their bed and all their stuff is. It's the same as your room. It's just all confined to a dog cage.
Are they well trained?
What commands
Well,
do
that's
they
up to the
know?
person,
Do
I
they know
guess.
sit?
Yeah. I'm not buying expensive food for them. They can have like the $2 kibble.
Only premium kibble for my roommate.
No, of course I wouldn't let someone live in a fucking cage.
Well, it's
They can live on the streets like a
it's
normal
not-
homeless
again,
person.
They're not locked in the cage or stuck in there. They can go outside. They can leave. They can live a whole life. It's just the only perspective is instead of a bedroom, they have a cage. That's the only
What's
difference.
the point? Just let them sleep on the floor. Like have a designated
But they
sleeping
do.
spot. in
They
the
sleep
fucking
on the
place.
floor inside the
cage is so
cage.
weird.
You sleep on the,
cage
floor
is-
in the cage. That's the point.
Yeah, but
Why
why?
the
Like
cage?
why put the cage
Because
there?
it's your space. It's your little space separating you from the rest of the
That's
room.
not your space. That's your jail cell. You're literally stuck somewhere. Do they lock it after hours?
No, it's your cage. Okay,
Oh, yay, what an honor.
Imagine you have a bedroom. And it's 100 square feet. And then imagine you go, what if I put a wall around 25 square feet and rented it out as its own room?
Yeah, but it
that's
doesn't-
what the dog cage is.
But why
Is it a
the-
wall or is it a cage?
Why bars and shit though? Like I wouldn't
Because
start
it's
installing
cheaper
little
than-
metal bars.
It's cheaper than building an actual room. You just
but
put a
don't
dog cage.
Yeah, but you could also just put the mattress on the floor too, and then like put up like a child's playpen.
Yeah, that's where I don't know why they do the cage, but they use cages. They build dog cages. I don't know.
It seems so mean. It seems
I think,
mean-spirited.
okay,
Why even put something up?
I'm remembering more details. I think it's because when they're gone, they put a padlock on the cage to protect their stuff from being stolen.
Oh, right.
Oh, so it's like a bike cage.
Yeah. So I think it's a less you're trapped in here. It's more you're trapped with me kind of thing, you know? So
Do you at least get a curtain?
I don't know, but all I know is that this guy. They specified this one guy. He lives in an apartment complex, and in the room of an apartment complex on the wall, he had a big dog cage, and he would padlock it when he left so no one could take his shit, and that was just where he lived and paid rent for. So
It's miserable.
yeah, yep.
Well, depends how much the rent is, I guess. It could be pretty affordable.
It was hundreds of dollars a month.
Oh, That's ridiculous.
That's a good deal.
That's Hong Kong, baby.
Well, it must be like a premium cage, though, I imagine.
Gold bars, yeah.
Has the price gone up?
Well, what's funny is
gross?
the guy they covered in the 25 square foot single room apartment, he bought it in like the 70s for nothing, and now it's worth millions just because the area it's in is so like desired. They want to buy it and tear it down, and he won't sell it.
Why should he? Yeah.
Well, his logic was like, yeah, I might make millions of dollars, but I can't afford to live anywhere else like that. I would have to like leave, and he doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's what I don't get about house investments is like if you own a house investment and it raises in price, but you're living out of your investment and you sell when the price is high, then you've also got to buy somewhere. And in that current market, it's also going to be high.
Yeah.
So unless you're going to be homeless for a little bit waiting for the price to go down, how do you even make a profit without downscaling?
Well, the whole idea is that you then buy a house before you sell your current one, and you get one that's cheaper than what you currently have, so you make money.
Yeah, but that's to make money. Then you have to downscale and live somewhere shitter.
Right.
Yeah, my block of land currently is still under construction, has been for the last 12 months. I think it's under construction. They keep telling me it is, but I haven't seen the results yet. A frame just went up this week.
Whoa.
But in the time span from when I bought the land to now, it has risen in value by like 25%, which is insane.
Nice.
It's already it's already appreciated in value.
In the meantime, Charlie built an entire warehouse.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's
this
true.
was a competition. This was my moment.
That is, yeah, but your builders suck, Jackson. I bought that and all of that at the same time you bought your house, and your house only has a slab of concrete in the ground right now and a little frame.
Well, no, I just said a frame's up. What do you mean a little frame? Why are you insulting my frame?
It's been like a year.
You saw the frame.
Yeah, the frame's nice. I'm not saying
it's a house frame.
Yeah, I'm not saying
to be fair,
bad.
it's a high quality frame.
It's a good frame.
I wasn't claiming to have built a warehouse on my block of land. I don't even think
A
that's
warehouse
feasible.
is even bigger than a house usually.
Well, I'm just saying,
No,
like,
that's what
your
I mean.
builders
I'm not
aren't-
saying the frame's
they're
massive.
not doing anything. Like, your housing market,
Oh, I agree.
like, they just don't bother, it seems. Like, you've been sitting on that for like a year.
Yeah, 7 months, but yeah, it's been so long. The reason they keep giving me is because the timber isn't allowed into the country at the moment. So the materials used to build the house aren't allowed in the country.
What the fuck does that mean? Do you not have wood in Australia?
Apparently not. We've got a timber shortage. That's what they told me.
Oh my
That's
god.
absolutely a lie. They just didn't feel like going into work for
Yeah.
like 7 months.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's
We're
going to
out
take
of-
us another year to get the wood we need. We're still
We're out
getting
of
paid,
usable
right?
air in the area.
Well, no, that would be perfectly fine. But then I went, they sent me an actual government letter from the government declaring that we have a timber shortage at the moment. Like, that's what the government said, backing them up.
You asked for proof. You're like, I don't believe that. Show me the papers.
No, well, they legally have to cover their bases, I assume. They send it. They sent it. Because if they are late, if they go past our deadline that's in the contract, they have to pay me like a daily fee.
Ooh.
So I actually stand to make a pretty penny soon enough if the government doesn't take their side.
They'll take just enough time for the housing market to crash.
Yeah, and then I have to sell the land. That'll be nice.
Cool.
At least I'll make someone happy. Alrighty. On that happy note, we can end the show.
Okay.
Take
All
us
right,
out.
end the show.
All right, thank you everyone for listening to this week's episode of the official podcast. It's been just one of the best hours of my life. So thank you to my co-hosts and everyone listening for being here. Well, there's links below. Go check it out. Yeah, we've got sponsors and even a friend down below. Go check it out. Thank you. Patreon.com/theofficialpodcast.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.